Hello, how are you? John Augustine back again for the Let's Talk business. Well, this morning was a beautiful sunny morning. As I did my chores outside and opened the gate, etc., and threw something out for the birds, a bit of stuff here and a bit of stuff there, and a bit of stuff around about. And it was lovely, but then there was a thin enough breeze. Got the head off you. Even though as you looked out, it was very nice. But then, like everything else, sunshine before 7, rain before 11, that's what come about. I had to take a trip up to Navan to tax the car that I had an accident with and had got my insurance certificate for it this morning. So up I went after I did my videos and I do a Decade of Rosary for the Holy Souls and Purgatory and relations and friends who've died in those in purgatory and the people I pray for those in purgatory may be all loose from their sins and happy forever in heaven. So then on the way I did the rosary and the chaplet of mercy. And so I wasn't delayed long in up above. And I texted Karen had the insurance said, but the lady, nice lady, said she didn't need it. And she said to me, did you fill out the form? I said, what form? But she filled one out, and then I just decided, very helpful they are. So I was intended to just do a bit of shopping, but when you got that done, I got that done, and I headed back. And unfortunately, my friend Oliver rang. I had to pull in, and so he was doing videos at 1:30, but before, as a matter of fact, about this new business of that this government seemed to be a state. We voted no, they were trying to interfere with the mothers in the home. And the two referendums that they put to the people voted no, so it was rejected. And in the meantime, Mr. Farragut, the Taoiseach stroke Prime Minister, resigned and his time was up, as the fella says. The ministers or ex-ministers wouldn't support him. And he made a bland speech which doesn't deal with the facts. He presided over quite a lot of very peculiar decisions, leave a bit to be desired. But suffice to say that here they are now, and are going to be talking about euthanasia. What's this? Naractus committee or whatever to call it. Uh, Decided that, and three members, the chairman, Michael Healy-Rae, uh, independent from Kerry, and was it Noel Troy, Fianna Fáil, TD. They did a minority report, and Ronan Mullen, an independent senator and pro-life. And so they didn't support, but there was 14 on it, so 3 resigned. So that means 11 supported, and I was hoping I'd be finding out who the 11 are, because they shouldn't get a vote and there should be a referendum. We did a video about it, and I'm just mentioning it now. So this is what they're at, and wherever it took place in other countries, my friend Albert mentioned some facts and figures. Um, and Canada, for example, introduced this sort of business in 2014 stroke 15, and about 1,400 availed of it. And then by the time 2022 come, 14,000 or something, 4% of the population went down that road, and some talking about loneliness and that, but that's not a cause for to commit suicide. Problems arise in life, and you deal with them. and accept them as what Jesus and what God is, doing to you. This is the great gift of the Catholic faith, but perhaps these ones are not practicing the Catholic faith. And the danger of this euthanasia and assisted suicide is that people can request it. In some countries, parents request it for their children, and also then children want it for their parents. So it's a very dangerous thing, and some of the doctors in these countries, when this was introduced and supported it, now they have a different opinion. But the harm is done. And so we're talking about we should have a referendum for this. This is too serious. They've no right to be doing things like this. They weren't elected to do that. They were elected to govern and all the rest of it and do good, not do evil. And this is evil, killing the vulnerable. That's what it is. And they're calling it dignity and mercy and all this. Mercy, I do a video, divine mercy, and they have no right to use that word or dignity. It's call it what it is, killing the vulnerable, and they should be helped. There's hospices for people that have diseases or that might be fatal, and they can be helped with drugs and the great kindness that they get. And sometimes you can get it at home with other facilities, people well qualified coming and so that you don't mightn't have to leave your home. And all this. So this and people that suffer from depression should be able to be helped maybe in some kind of an institution until such time as they're able to deal with it. And perhaps tablets will help them to deal with it. But they need to take, because they can cause harm not just to themselves and maybe to others. That's the danger. My friend Oliver mentioned about a plane that crashed into by a fella pilot that was depressed, and when the captain went to the toilet, he had to probably go, and the door was locked. He couldn't get in because the reason that these doors was a Lufthansa subsidiary, German, and I crashed and killed all these innocent people. So that's the danger. And the doctors in Germany, respecting the sort of visitors, knew, but when they knew that he was a pilot, they had a right to inform the authorities, because he was suffering from that, and it seemed to be a severe, dangerous kind of a depression. There can be depressions that are passing, but there can be what they call indigenous or some other type of depression. That's the tablets is the only thing for it, but if they don't take their tablets, then they could be dangerous. But of all people, a pilot, the authorities should have been, the doctors should have let the authorities know, and they were criticised. But the harm was done, wasn't it? So they have peculiar reasons for doing things, and patients' privacy, or whatever they call it. But there's times when you can't just obey it, and especially somebody with a responsible job, say driving a bus or something like that, people's lives could be in danger. Because buses have had some peculiar crashes where a lot of people was killed. We don't know what happened there. I know there was one time a school bus, the driver got a heart attack and a student, very good student, got up and went and was able to stop the bus because it was going to go over into the sea or something. So there you are. Bye now, and I'll do one more for our Blessed Mother, and that's it.